Hey guys, welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a collective love reading for this upcoming weekend as part of the Weekend Romance Love is in the Air series. So as this is a collective reading, there will be no timestamps for the zodiac signs, but when I call out the signs, they may resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus placements for yourself or your love interest, the one that's on your mind if you happen to know of these. Even if the particular signs don't necessarily come through, but the messages still resonate, then don't worry too much about the signs, they're just extra confirmation. This is a general reading, so with the messages, take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, and please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So we're using the Modern Witch Tarot deck today. So happy weekend, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend and wishing you lots of fun and prosperity and good times ahead and everything else. So let's get into your read. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for the collective? What do they need to know for the upcoming weekend with the surrounding energies, the current energy in regards to love for this upcoming weekend? What does the collective need to know, please and thank you? What does the collective need to know, please and thank you? Two more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your read. So thank you for your patience. I truly appreciate it. Right, what's going on? What's going on for love? Oh, extra card. Okay. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Six of Cups. Well, I feel that someone is thinking about you very fondly right now, okay? Someone is in admiration of you. Someone is feeling like you're glowing, right? And not just with your physical appearance. There's something that's kind of radiating about you right now, which is incredibly alluring and magnetic to this person. When they think about you, they feel like that sense of nostalgia, especially if you have history with this person. I feel a lot of you do, right? But if somebody that you're meeting is brand new or you're already dealing with someone and I'm hearing this person feels very comfortable around you already, or they will feel very comfortable with kind of letting go, like and going with the flow and allowing you into their life, right? But this person is potentially thinking about giving you a gift, something of sentimental value, something that has taken a lot of time and consideration and thought over. And this person feels like this is something that is really going to kind of hit home to you, that, you know, you have been on their mind, right? Which is really quite sweet, actually. I'm getting a very endearing, quite pure, like, energy, which is really great. Oh gosh, my throat chakra keeps closing up here, guys. So I feel like there's something about someone speaking up, clearing their thought. I'm hearing clearing their throat, but clearing their thoughts. Okay, so I feel like this person is gaining a lot of clarity about this connection, and they're gaining clarity on how they feel about you. I'm hearing to the point where they are very much sure in knowing that they want to pursue or take the lead in regards to this connection, and for you to just kind of continue. I'm hearing sitting pretty, right? So I don't feel like you're necessarily having to do of anything much right now. Just keep focusing on you, working on yourself and oozing that sense of confidence. And if you have goals in mind or certain ambitions that you're wanting to accomplish, or if you're wanting to invest that sense of self-care and pamper yourself, or do whatever you feel like you're wanting to do that makes you feel like the best version of yourself and showing that sense of self-love, like that's just gonna be like adding into this kind of alluring energy, right? Which is really really great here, guys. Yeah, with the Two of Cups, I'm hearing you don't have to lift a finger. This person is coming through, and with the Two of Cups, this is beautiful energy. So I feel like you and someone are definitely on the same page, like you have these mutual feelings that you're wanting to bring in this love connection, that there is, you know, I'm hearing a crush there or what have you, but someone is definitely admiring you, okay? 555 just came through on my timer, so I'm hearing, look, this person is knowing and understanding that what there is between the two of you is something more emotional and spiritual, and not just based on physical attraction. You know, it's not lust, it's not infatuation, it's not obsession, it's not anything to do with kind of those lower vibrational energies or anything karmic or getting together because of a trauma bond or anything like that. This person is realizing that there is a sense of purity in regards to what you both share with each other. I'm even getting like a little bit of like an innocence to this. You know, I feel like this person may even want to come through and build on the connection with you, and you may already have, you know, a friendship with this person, or you could have worked with this person in the past, or you may have known them for a while. Or this person, if they are brand new, then I feel that they are just going to feel very much like settled when they're around you compared to anyone else that they've ever kind of really interacted with before. And you know, this is actually, I'm hearing very endearing, right? Again, lovers, 717 just came through on my timer. The lovers, emotional, spiritual connection. It's not just based on that sense of allure and magnetism and the physical, you know, self, right? There's more to it than that. This person knows as well, I'm hearing that you're kind of like hot stuff, right? That you do have other people that do showcase interest in you or compliment you, or, you know, wonder whether you're single or what have you. But, you know, I feel like this person's attractive too. I feel like, yeah, they get people that are kind of looking at them as well. But I feel like there's a sense of this person really only having eyes for you, right? And you may completely be oblivious to this, to a certain degree, because I feel like you're very much paying just attention to yourself right now, and that's it. And, you know, if this person is wanting something to be moved forward in regards to a more romantic connection, I don't know why I just heard that. I just heard, well, they know where to find me, or they know where to contact me, or how to reach out to me. I'm not getting like a stubborn kind of egoic vibe. I'm just getting the sense of like sass or confidence, or, you know, really being in your kind of feminine receptive energy and be like, look, you know, if they were to show up, it's not like I'm going to turn them down. Like, I'll be very curious to hear what they have to say, but you're very much in your power. And I'm hearing you intend to stay in your power, and not be overly giving to a situation, especially if this other person for a while, or if they haven't come through and they haven't really been, you know, adding in to this, then you're just continuing being independent, being single. You know, you've got your own ish that you're dealing with, right? And I feel like this person very much wants more with you, that's for sure. But I'm hearing you know which side your bread is buttered, okay? Which is really, really interesting. So let's get a little bit more into this. Now, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, as you guys know. So obviously this can just be switched around, but I'm getting what I'm getting. So what else have we got here, please? Nine of Swords. Why does the Nine of Swords fly out? Can we clarify the Nine of Swords, please? Okay, thank you. Lots of cards. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. With the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Tower, Aries, Scorpio, Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I feel like somebody has been putting in a lot of work behind the scenes to organize their life, to sort out what they're needing to sort out. They may have a few things that they're juggling as of right now. There's a little bit of anxiety I'm feeling predominantly from this person rather than necessarily yourself, because I feel like this person knows that it's down to them most likely to come forward towards you and communicate and speak clearly about what it is that they're wanting to do in regards to this connection, or how to move it on forward. But there has been like a snail-like pace to this connection, but I feel like it's been very necessary, actually. And I feel like this person will still want to, you know, initially take things relatively slowly with you and just kind of go from there and build on what it is that you have. But this person has been up in their head a lot, right? And you know how I was saying gifts earlier? Right, we have 2 presents here. So it's like this person, 1111 on my timer, this person has been really trying to think about what they could possibly give you, right? Maybe materially. But they may also be stressing about, well, what it is that I can actually offer them that isn't necessarily materially. Am I actually, you know, in a position and place where you take all the material stuff away? Am I just as I am going to be enough to give to this person? And they've been wondering about that, and I feel like they are more than enough, and I feel like you know that as well as, and that really you didn't really care about all the gifts and the material stuff, you know, about them kind of treating you or whatever. Like, you wanted this person's time, you wanted to spend time, I'm hearing quality time with this person, and you may have not had, you know, that much of that, and so therefore it's a sense, well, you may be feeling on some level that this person could potentially end up or is ending up focusing on the wrong things, which is all to do with, well, if I had enough money, then I would be able to do this. Or if I had, you know, my career was moving up, then obviously that meant that if I wanted more flexibility in my schedule, then I can make more time for them, etc. Like, all this person may have been thinking about lots of other different things apart from actually just coming forward and talking to you, and so therefore you can kind of go from there, right? And then you will know exactly where you both stand with each other. But this person is going to come through and they're going to talk to you very soon, right? But it has been a long time coming, especially if you have history with this person. They're going to tell you of the truth. Maybe this person has been anxious because they've been waiting on something to do with documentation or paperwork in regards to a legal issue, or something coming through in regards to signing a contract at work, or they've been waiting for certain funds to be released to them because of you know, a bonus, or there seems to be something here where they've been patiently kind of awaiting something to arrive for them so that they feel like they have that financial security. And with having of that financial security, then it makes them feel more free to have of that emotional security, right? So it's like one leading into the other. But you know, you really didn't care about the financial, you know, aspects. You just wanted to get to know this person and be, you know, spending time with them, regardless of what it is that they had or have, or, you know, all that. So it's interesting, right? But this person has definitely been stressing over. I'm hearing they've been sweating the small stuff to a certain extent, right? They've been sweating the small stuff because I'm hearing it's like they want to treat you. They want to give you like the best of the best. They feel like you don't deserve anything less. So it's like this person actually holds you in very high regard, and you know, they feel like you're a really amazing, I'm hearing, decent human being. And it's like, yeah, this person feels that they don't come across, you know, many people like you, or if any for that matter. And it's like they just really want to now, I'm hearing, put their best foot forward. Yeah, with the Four of Wands, this is somebody who's wanting to be in a position and place where they feel like you can have of everything that it is that you want, that you desire, that you wish for, and they can be the ones to give that to you. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that this person is wanting to provide you with that sense of where you don't have to lift a finger, where you don't have to, you know, I'm hearing, work as hard as you do in regards to your work. Or this person may have been like, look, I want to be able to take care of you, and all of that. I'm hearing, yeah, Justice, Libra energy, and the Hermit. So we have Virgo coming through, and then we have Libra. You know, they're next to each other in regards to the astrological order. So I feel like something that's changing up as we're moving more into Libra season, where there is a sense of balance and harmony taking place. But this person has had a lot of time to think, especially if you have history with them. Like, they have been thinking about the long term. And, you know, they have you in mind. And I feel like you don't really know of that because they may have been keeping quite a few things to themselves. But I don't feel like it's long now that this person's coming out of the shadows and they're going to be very clear with you. Very, very crystal clear about what it is that they, you know, are desiring in regards to this, which is to work on the connection with you and for things to be balanced out. Absolutely. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like financial matters are very important for this person. I feel like it carries a lot of weight for this person with a lot of the decisions that they make, just in general, but especially in regards to you, because like I said, they want to be the ones that can offer you of everything that it is that you desire. Okay, yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles. This person even feels on some level like you're all right on your own, like you're relatively content being single, or that you know, can get your own, right? And I feel like this person is very well aware of this, but they also want to be someone who's adding into your life, right? Because I feel like this individual knows that you've had connections in the past where you have kind of given, but you have not had the opportunity, or you haven't received very much in return. Like what it is that you've put out there with a sense of the value that you provide, you have definitely not been receiving of that previously. And I feel like you've got into a position and place where you're actually relatively content, or you have been like kind of getting accustomed to just providing for yourself in many different ways, that if somebody comes through, then it's got to come across as something that is a bit of a head turner, if you know what I mean. That's going to make you feel on some level, or get you to feel on some level, that, you know, this would be really worthwhile giving up of my single life for, like, because you're not somebody who's going to be settling for less. Like, you know what you want, you know what you deserve, you know what it is that you're asking for, okay? And you know how to conduct yourself with other individuals, and you can read people pretty clearly, I'm hearing, in regards to what other people's are intentions in regards to you. So if anyone was trying to, you know, I'm hearing fluff over things, you would be able to pick on that very quickly, right? So there's kind of like, this person knows when they speak to you, you hold this sense of authority with speaking of your truth. Like, you don't really mince your words. You are someone who's coming across as very sure of yourself. And, you know, there aren't many people that kind of just say it as it is. And this person, in some instances, may have been a little bit intimidated by that at one point. But I don't feel like they're now recognizing that this is actually a quality of yours that shows your sense of integrity, your honesty, your purity, even, like you being genuine and authentic. Like, you know, yeah, sometimes you may potentially come across as a little bit blunt, I'm hearing, but it's not because you have ill intentions of hurting of anyone. You're just wanting to showcase the other person that, you know, you are not kind of trying to come across as manipulative or what have you. I feel like you're very much like other people. You could say certain truths about things and other people would be like, why are you saying that? Why are you telling it like that, etc.? And you're like, well, just because I don't feel or see any way of how I could communicate what it is that I'm trying to communicate here. So I'm just going to just put it out with what that actually is. I'm getting a little bit lost in track now, but I feel like you guys get what I mean, right? But there's somebody who's coming through to really showcase to you that they are wanting something more solid in a connection with you. Something that you can build, something that you can have that is long lasting, something that is stable, something that is, you know, committed even. And that doesn't need to necessarily be, you know, signing on the dotted line and getting married and all of that, but just showcasing that sense of true commitment with each other. You know, everyone's kind of scenario is different here, but I do even feel on some level that this person would see you as someone that they could marry, right? and that there could be a lot of, you know, kind of happiness in regards to this, that this would be very successful, like this kind of power couple kind of dynamic, right? Which is interesting. Anything else? I feel also that this person is really wanting you and them to maybe be under the same roof, or just to kind of be closer together, even if you're not living together, like you're living in the same city, or you have the opportunity to move to be closer to them, or like this person may have been thinking about taking a job elsewhere to be closer to you, or you're meeting in the middle. But this person is really serious about you. Yeah, again, Six of Cups. This person is really serious about you. Now, whether this is someone new or whether this is somebody from the past and they're coming through a new energy, like, I really do get that with this kind of Page of Pentacles, a lot of you are already kind of associated with this person in some way, or you've known them a long time, or you're friends with this person, or you've worked together before, or what have you. But this person, if they are brand new, then they are going to be like, look, I really like what this is. I like where this is going. And I want us to kind of take our time with just kind of having that quality time together, just you and I, so that we can kind of, you know, build on that, which is really nice. What else here, please? This person feels like you're incredibly caring, very nurturing energy as well. High Priestess in reverse. Okay, yeah, this is the sense, like Cancer Pisces energy, this is the sense coming through that this person is not gonna be keeping hold of this secret anymore. They're gonna be unveiling to you their truth and their intentions in regards to this connection with you. You know, I feel like this person deals with a lot of anxiety, or something that could potentially be in regards to their mental health, if it's not necessarily anxiety, but that's something I feel like they have been working on, and they may even open up to you about this and kind of say, well, there were certain things that were going on in my life and I just felt a little bit here, there and everywhere, and something was taking a toll on me, and I just wasn't in a position and place to be able to offer or give in the way that ideally I'm hearing that I would have loved to have been able to give before. So yeah, exactly, Three of Pentacles. So they're gonna let you know their secret, which is that they are wanting to collaborate and build and work with you, and you know, I'm hearing get this connection off the ground, right, to get this moving. And I feel like you may have even doubted your intuition, right, to a certain extent, as to whether new love was coming in for you or whether this person was resurfacing. You may have felt like, well, that's over and done with here with the Death card. I'm not sure, but there's a new dawn and a new day, and this is all switching up here. So Scorpio may be significant. Yeah, this is the thing. This person may travel to come through and see you. It may be something that you're definitely not expecting, because I feel like you most likely have your back turned to this person, you know, figuratively, right? And you're looking into the horizon, onto the horizon, about what else is coming through for you, and, you know, wondering whether certain things are appearing in your life so you can make the changes that you would wish to for yourself. I feel like, yes, there's on some part consideration for this person, but for the most part it's more of the focus is on yourself, because, well, this person hasn't physically come through to show up as of yet, so it's just a little bit like, well, I guess I just got to carry on doing me. And I feel like, you know, that's exactly what you should be doing, is focusing on you, right? And you may have many opportunities or offers coming through in lots of different areas of your life. And then this person may show up, right? And this potentially, when this person shows up, is a wish fulfillment, right? Or this person is coming through to bring you the clarity that even though that they've had the time that they've needed, right? And they were confused about certain things. This person may have ignored their intuition at one point or denied of a connection, but they're now realizing that actually having something with you would be a genuine wish fulfillment for them, okay? So they're coming through. If you're dealing with somebody new, right? If you're dealing with somebody new, with the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups, oh my goodness, 10-10 is coming through. Very significant. If you're dealing with someone new, this is going to be a really beautiful connection for you. I feel like, you know, yes, of course, you're going to have to put in the work. You both are. But I'm hearing it will be very much worthwhile, and that there is actually a really lovely, genuine connection coming through. And yeah, it's going to take time, but it'll be worth it. And I feel like there's somebody coming through that is new for you, who is really going to be putting in the time, the effort, and the energy to show to you that they are wanting to contribute to this connection, right? And I feel like you've kind of closed out a cycle of carrying a load of things to do with past relationships in the past. I feel like you've been doing a considerate amount of healing on yourself. That's taken a lot of tenacity and strength here, Leo energy. And you are open and receptive, and you're not going to let the past of whatever you went through get in the way of potentially tainting the opportunity to allow somebody new to come through into your life and allow your dreams to be realized, that there can actually be, you know, love in your life. And, you know, somebody is wanting to make you of a priority in their life, right? Rather than it just being you kind of doing the heavy lifting to maintain of a connection, or to go forward with initiating the lead in regards to a connection. Like, this person's, I'm taking care of it. It's like they want to take care of whatever and take care of you, which is really nice as well. Okay. Any other final messages that we can get through for this reading? So I don't really read like this usually, but obviously they just kind of all happened that way. The Hanged One, the Hermit, and I feel this one, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Nine of Pentacles. Guys, some of you are going to feel a little bit stumped when somebody is coming through in this new energy, or there is a new person coming through, because I feel for a very long time you've just kind of mend and make do with kind of accepting being single, accepting, you know, your life as it is, you know, currently. You've made many sacrifices when it comes to your love life, because I feel like you've been, you know, knowing that you are deserving of someone who's going to be matching of your energy. You realize and know that it's actually worthwhile to have been on your own the time that you have, because it's given you the possibility to explore and have a sense of greater depth and understanding in regards to your own personal wants, your needs, your desires, making sure everything, you know, that you're meeting for yourself. And so therefore, when somebody comes into your life, it's like you have a much more clear idea of what it is on some level that you potentially expect. You know, not unrealistic expectations, right? But you know also that because you've been catering to yourself or for yourself for a considerate amount of time, it's like, you know, on some level, like if whoever you end up having something more serious with, you know, that they are kind of meeting you and kind of settling in as to the way that you have accustomed your life to be as it is, if you get what I mean. I'm trying to word this in a way where that you know and realize what it is that you want, and it's kind of like somebody coming through and not providing you of anything different than what you have been currently used to. So unless there's a sense of, you know, potentially an improvement to what you have been kind of dealing with, right? You kind of know, unless somebody's coming through to be there of and a support to you, of a help to you, of that kind of, I'm hearing that rock for you. You know that you're going to be okay on your own. I don't feel like there's any sense of want, like as in like a need, if you get what I mean, for a relationship. Like I feel like you're open to it, but it's not something that's been on the top of your priority list, you know? I feel like it's something that is, you know, yeah, that would be lovely. And I am open to it, but I guess that certain things just haven't happened for one reason or another, or several. But somebody is definitely enlightened about a connection with you. They've been in deep contemplation, and I'm hearing that they want to take their place sitting side by side with you, right? And this person has been transforming themselves the same way that you have been. And I feel like a lot of maturity coming through as well, which is nice here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles and the Tower. I feel like somebody's had a revelation in the realization of how they actually want to show up for themselves, show up in the world, but also show up in this connection with you. And now they know about these answers to these questions, right? It's like, okay, I'm going for it now. Okay, yeah, with the Knight of Cups, I'm going for it now. Now I know. Now I know. This person definitely wanted to be very sure on a multitude of things. But look, Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles. This person is coming through and they know what they want, and they're wanting something more solid and stable with you. Maybe a reunion or get together or more quality time between the two of you. Okay. And I feel that this person has, especially if you have history with them, they have been a lot more upset about certain things that are unfolded in the connection than you may realize and know of, okay? And so therefore they're going to be expressing certain feelings towards you in regards to what may have caused a separation, or why they put love on the back burner for a while, because they need to do some internal work, some healing here before opening themselves up to be going through with pursuing of love, right? So this person knows also that, you know, you haven't had an easy time of it as well, and that's potentially another reason why I'm hearing you may have been single for as long as you have, because there's a sense of like, whether you could have trusted other people, or whether you could even trust of yourself to make a certain decisions here. Like, you know, especially if you've been in situations in the past where, you know, it may have appeared to be one way, but it was something completely like different. And even though something felt wrong to do with whatever you had dealt with beforehand, and it may have taken you a long time to leave of something in the past, and then a long time of being just, you know, isolating of yourself to really get your thoughts in order and your feelings in order, and then looking back in retrospect, it's just a sense of like, well, I don't want the same thing to happen to me again. But I'm hearing that it wouldn't be like that, because the amount of self-awareness that you now have, the emotional intelligence you now have, the maturity you have, the growth that you've, you know, gone through here, is so very different. Like, you're a completely different person now to what you were before, when you may have gone through something very traumatic, especially in regards to love. And, you know, you having the realization that just because you went through something traumatic one time, or many times for that matter, with several connections in your past, like things just never seem to feel balanced or worked out, right? It's not necessarily fair to kind of label someone that's new coming in, right, that they are going to be doing of the same thing, having to give them that sense of grace. And, you know, you have to just be able to trust of yourself and know that with whatever judgment you've made at the time, and, you know, things will unfold, right? I'm picking up on that a lot. So I feel like there's something about another chance coming in. Yeah, Four of Wands. Because if you were to make a chance on somebody new, or this person is showcasing a new energy and they're very different to how they were beforehand, you know, it's, if you're wanting to give someone a chance to showcase, because people do change and transform. I mean, you did, right? It is possible. People do have the capabilities to be able to change and transform, you know, for themselves. And with doing of that and taking the time that they've needed to be in that kind of soul-searching energy for a while, it then allows them to be able to attract in something that is going to be much more matched with them, right? Interesting. Any other final messages? Strength card. Leo energy. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's definitely stepping into their more masculine energy here and coming through. But I feel like you're not really aware of this. Yeah, the Sun card. Look, Leo energy with double Leo coming through close together. Somebody, like I said, stepping more in their masculine energy is coming through because they're really wanting of this reunion or a union with you. Or they're really wanting, you know, this fresh start with you. And they want to go after what makes them happy. And I feel like this person is very much looking at you. And I'm hearing there's a sense of excitement from this person in some degree, because it's like they already kind of have a very clear idea about what it is that they want with you. And they may have, you know, several plans in their mind, right, about, you know, how they want to spend their time with you, or maybe even their life with you and everything else. But I feel like you don't really know, because this person hasn't really come through and communicated. And I feel like that's what's been the potential for why there's been delays, is because this person's perception of themselves, and also whether they feel like you would be receptive and open to hearing, you know, what it is that they have to say, but also being open and receptive to their offer. You know, would you choose them as well if they were to choose you? Right? With the Emperor, Aries energy, divine masculine coming through with the 1111 card. So this person, I'm hearing on some degree, is very much awoken to this connection. And look, we have the Sun and the Moon, soulmate, past life, twin flame energy, and also yin and yang. Masculine, feminine energy. You both have been working on balancing your energies within. And I'm hearing that I feel like this person is just very excited to just, I'm hearing just to do life with you. They are. Yeah, with the Lovers. Gemini energy. They know and realise what this is. Yeah. Look, the Sun, the Moon and the Lovers. Last message. Anything else that this person wants to say to you? The Moon. I feel like there's something about this person perceiving this connection like it's just a fantasy, like it's not something that could be real, that it's not something that could be like in real life. Maybe they've just been like, oh, that'd be a wonderful dream, but I wonder if I could really make that dream happen. But I feel like they're realising that they're going after their dream, and that is a very strong possibility that they can make it happen. So they're going to fight for this. Yeah, what did I just say about making dreams happen? They may have felt like it was just a fantasy. This is dreaming. This is a wish fulfillment. They're realising that it can actually be very real. That it can be very much real. And it's like, you see how this person is kind of just looking at this plant like, oh my gosh, wow. This is actually like physically materializing in front of me. If I really was to go through and water and nurture of this, and I was to kind of show up, then why not? Why couldn't this really work out? And with judgment here, Sagittarius energy, there is like what I said, well, a what if? There's that what if. Well, what if everything just does work out? Then, oh my God. Like, how amazing would that be? Four of Wands. So I feel this person's going to take a chance. They're going to take a chance soon. Yeah. They know that you're holding back, you're retreating until this person comes through and manifests into your life. Yeah, they know that. They know that you're not putting anything more in to do with this unless this person shows up. So they're getting ready to show up, but they have dealt with a lot here in regards to their thoughts and their emotions that you don't really know of, that have been plaguing their mind, right? Their ego has been kind of showcasing to them, well, I guess this person's not putting in the work as much as they did before, so that obviously means they're not interested in me, or that they wouldn't want to work with me. This is their thoughts. But I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like on some level you've been kind of like intuitively guided and instructive to hold back here and focus, putting all the energy back into yourself rather than focusing on this person. And actually it's got nothing to do with a personal reflection on them that you don't want them, because I feel like you do. You do. And that on some level, this person may be realizing that they were blocking themselves from coming through to you rather than it feeling like you were blocking them out. That's the truth with the King of Swords. And so therefore, they may have walked away at one point, but they're coming back in. They're coming back in, okay? Nervous, but they're gonna do it. They don't care if they get rejected, or if you were to say, thank you, but I'm not interested. I feel like it's got to a point now where this person can't deal with these thoughts going on over and over and over and over and over and over in their head anymore. And I just saw 44 on my timer. So regardless, I feel like this person just wants to know where they stand with you, right? Regardless of whether you move on or whether you stick around or what. I just feel like there's a sense of bringing things up to the surface, and it's been a long time coming, especially if you have history with this person. So obviously, guys, there's a lot of different messages coming through. I'm hearing a lot of mixed messages, so I feel like there has definitely been a breakdown in communication or a gross misunderstanding, or there just wasn't a sense of transparency, or there were certain things that just weren't necessarily clicking into place. Like, you're both coming from different I'm hearing vantage points, which is interesting, different viewpoints, but I feel like there's this getting this sense of alignment where you're both very much more on the same page, or kind of having this equilibrium, this balance between the two of you. But yeah, this person is just feeling completely exhausted and worn out from wondering. And they're realizing that it's, you know, so that they can get out of that energy, it's for them to take action. So they're coming through to do just that. Interesting. Yeah, so mixed messages. I was getting that. So I feel like that it's just been complicated. There's been many things that have been complicated, especially if you've got history with this person. But I feel like even if you're dealing with someone new, then there have been complications that you or this person have dealt with previously in other connections, or just being on your own. And, you know, that's why this person may have not necessarily been like fully immersed in your life, like not kind of showcased through into your life as of yet, because there were certain things that you both needed to go through and work on before having of this connection, for it to be the brand new beginning, the brand new energy, right? So pretty much all the signs came through, but any of those that kind of really rung true for you, or in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or this person's, however it goes, I'm really picking up on 10-10, maybe even 10-10-10, a strong possibility, 1-1-1, 11-11, 8-8-8, 5-5-5, 3-3-3. Anything else really sticking out for me? 999 as well. But anyway, guys, if there was any numbers that came through and you're like, oh yeah, that's for me, then that could just be a message for yourself, right? But that's going to be the end of the read. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below for the channel, and the other option is super thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you guys who have already donated. I am truly appreciative of you, very grateful, so thank you so much. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. I do love reading those, so thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you, and you don't miss out on future content or updates on the community board. And please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placement kind of videos for the different zodiac signs for your next 7-day timeless current energy check-in readings for more messages. But have a wonderful weekend. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.